There we go. Wow, so Wednesday. Well, I guess it's not wow. It is very specifically Zoomer Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. Sorry, it's back there. You can't see it. There it is. Oh man, is my tea still too hot to take a sippeth of? That is probably unfortunately true. It's probably unfortunately true. Can I still hold it? If I can hold it, I can probably sip it. I can't hold that. And by hold, I don't mean by the handle. I mean cuppeth gently inside of my soft paw. That's what I would really want. I don't have Zord's paw or whatever they called it, but I know Zord got an amazing, chef kiss again, paw emote today, but I'm subbed on my other channel, not this one. Hi, Thick, hello, hi, how you doing? I'm currently just waiting for my tea to cool down because I would love to take a sip, but it's officially still too hot. Hi, Chaos. Hi. How are you doing? Rah. You can't say because you need to sleep it EB? Well, I hope that sleep it EB treats you so neebly nicely. I couldn't know how to continue that. But anyway, hi. Nice to see you, Pepper. Hope you have a good rest. Hi, Havoc. You can bet your butt I'll watch the VOD. Ooh, if Pepper bets in a butt, you know it is important. You know that is like top tier. Havoc. Oh, wow. Hope you're doing well, buddy. God, a freaking Griffin. Griffin makes the cutest like rars and chuffs. What a good dragon. They are a much more practiced dragon than I am. They've been at this for years on that dragon game. I'm just chasing their coattails right there. Oh, hey, dragon in Xenoblade times. You know, like yeah, hi. I'm HK, hi. Good night. Hi, Wolvis. Anxiety tonight. Ooh, same. High five, bestie. Trying your best. Hope I am well. Just like the last time you asked, oh, hey, Coralith, how you doing? I've kind of been awash with feelings in many different ways and many different, I don't know, thought processes. There's a lot on my mind for sure. In the past week and a half, I applied to 7 different jobs, and I only heard back from one of them, and the one that I was actually excited about was the one that reached out, but unfortunately it was a cold, hard, firm no. This does not surprise me because I am sort of reaching out of my pouch. I'm reaching out of the pocket that I'm comfortable in to trying something new. New waters, so to speak, new spaces to explore. Because my current explorational space has not necessarily been kind to me in these past few weeks. But I went through a couple days on the weekend where I'm just like, oh why am I not so hireable and breedable at the same time? And I was thinking, oh man, I really just have to sit down, look through like different job applications for styles of jobs that I would find interesting, which are like data visualization, data analyst, very technically data scientist. I don't do data science work. Data science is usually more geared towards like math and predictions and statistical modeling, which is not something that I'm trained for or interested in. I'm more interested in analyzing the data, in structuring it with like SQL or Python, and most specifically, what I adore, absolutely so, my favorite thing is to visualize that data. That's my favorite part. So if I get a job as like a Power BI or Tableau or QuickSight developer, that'd be so nice. That'd be like really sexy. And my little go live message in the Discord speaks upon other feelings that I've had in my mind recently. What is professional development even? I don't know. The reason I wrote that, and for people who don't work in like the style of like tech jobs that I work at, it's so weird looking through all these different job postings for something that would be up my alley, theoretically, whether or not I could get hired at it, is that all of them are like, hey, make sure you have these core skills that you absolutely have to have. And I'm like, cool, I'm there. And they're like, hey, also have these bespoke skills in this thing you've never heard of before. And I'm like, okay, well, like, I've never heard of it, so I can't actually have 6 years of experience in it. Ooh, shit. And it just makes me realize the importance of like professional development, because like I'm never gonna find a one-to-one mapping of my current job absolutely anywhere else. And that's okay. I think that's positive. That's just the nature of the working world, is that every job is gonna have specific needs. But I don't know how to make myself appear as if I can be the omnipresent employee. Also more compliant to them. Thank you. It is anxiety inducing reaching out and setting in applications and stuff. You're also looking for a job change. You know how I feel. Woof, yeah. Rar, hi, Phelan. Good jorb on applying to Jorbin. Ooh, I'm Jorbin so hard. Part of the SE experience. What's SE? Oh, software engineer, probably. Applying to 200 jobs and getting denied from 199 of them. Ooh, so being only at 7 and hearing back from 1, even if it's negative, should be a positive sign. Did I know? Ooh, I've seen both art and fursuits of that, of doing the pie chart out of the circles. It's very cute. Definitely apply anyway. Some jobs list have a lot of requirements, but don't actually mean it. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to shoot my shot. Like, the thing is, it's not about money to me. Like, even though money is a positive shift in my life, if there's more of it, that's not why I'm applying to these jobs. I'm applying because I feel a little bit burned out, and I feel like a change could be very positive. Although, I've been talking about this with my husband, and I don't know how to feel about it. My feelings are just literally all up in the air, and I'm waiting for gravity to strike and bring me back down to Earth. But at the moment, I'm floating. Whether or not that's positive or negative, I haven't decided. But I'm floating because, like, my work has calmed down for now. Is it a for now? Is it a forever? Was it just kind of like 2.5 weeks of hell? And I can depend on this moment of peace to last forever? Was some silent treaty signed? Am I going to be safe from the brunt of the things that made me so sad? I don't know. I don't know if I can believe in that. I don't think I should. I don't think I should believe in that. But I do think it will be hard to find another job that, when things are slow, allow me to do all the things that I enjoy doing with like a work from home job. I don't know. Apply even if you don't hit all the requirements. A lot of companies overinflate. True, and most furries are horny for that. Just like how applicants yeah, overinflate their qualifications. Yeah. You don't need to tick every single box in the job description. True. I mentioned it earlier, but I didn't expand upon it. Like the idea of professional development. I was like such a superstar student. This is before I like ever did any streaming. But like when I was finishing up like college stuff, I was like, ooh, I was doing all like the courses, I was kicking butt. I was like doing extra things on the side to pad my resume. I was getting like certifications. I was like studying all these things to be such a sexy employee. And of course, nobody even looked at that when they hired me. So it's like, whatever. It didn't even help me get a job. It was just there, and it was a lot of effort. But like, I enjoyed the things that I did. I went out of my way to make like a lot of cool like visualizations, and I tried to learn all these like interesting things. I am really happy that I got certified in Tableau, but like, I'm sure that's expired by now because it's been like 3-4 years. But like at the time, it was fun, and I'm glad that I did it. And I was thinking earlier today, oh man, professional development is so cool. I'm trying to hype myself up. Don't tell me it's not cool. It's like, wow, this is so neat and so fun. Gosh, I love taking notes and being a corporate cog. I love being a fucking corporate whore. So I don't really know the best way to go about it because literally everything feels like a scam. It's like, oh yeah, this only costs like $1,000 to do this boot camp. Ooh, it's only like a couple $100 a month for this service to make sure you get the best quality professional development. And like when I did do online school and I finished up my bachelor's, honestly, that felt like a scam too. It felt like the quality of my education was so like absolutely piss poor, and I would have learned more from YouTube, not exaggerating. It just makes me feel like the best professional development is anything that I personally feel passionate about. But also I worry, and my anxiety spikes there. It's like, oh, is it good to mix that? Is it good to mix my business and my pleasure? Should I keep them entirely separate? I mean, I was doing that Toho visualization stuff for a while there, and that was actually really fun. So maybe I should just do more things like that. Should I be like a GitHub boy? Should I be like a, oh man, professional meat name guy? Like, wow, I publish to my GitHub once a week. Don't you want to hire me? Hi, Zayden. Hi. Hi, Cosmic. Hi, Cell. Hello. I hope you're both doing well. Professional dragon development. When you demand your job from a pile of money to hoard and lie on. It's for me. It's for mental health. I need it. It's important. Your GitHub is so dead. Yeah, my meat person GitHub, I don't think I've updated it since college. Because, well, I mean, once I got a job, it's like, who fucking cares? It's like, who cares once I have a job? Because that means I don't have to look so hireable and breedable. I just have to be breedable, which is easy. You're the exact opposite as a student and employee. Do the absolute minimum. Can I see guilty for not putting as much effort in? I mean, that's where I have been at, like at my job, putting in the absolute minimum. And then I'm like, oh, I actually kind of hate this right now. Fuck, like, what do? I haven't been trying. Oh, my fingers are covered in Cheeto dust and I've wiped it all over my shirt and I have to do an interview. Ah. So I mean, that's currently how I feel emotionally, is that there's emotional Cheeto dust all over my emotional shirt. I don't know how to emotionally wipe it off. I got lost in this metaphor. Hi, PJ, hi. I know we talked a little bit about job things in VR chat on Friday. I actually appreciated that. Be quiet, Xenoblade, I'm talking. So I don't really know what I'll do. I feel like I'm at a weird, I need to phrase this positively. Intention and mindset is so incredibly important. I cannot phrase this negatively. I'm gonna take a pause, take a breath. I am going to interface with this change and I'm going to come out on top. I'm gonna dom this change, I'm gonna loom over this change and make it feel small instead of the reverse where it would make me feel very tiny. I know I'll be fine, like literally no matter what happens. Like literally, if I got fired tomorrow, I would just stream and take art commissions. That's it. So if that is the worst case scenario, like why the fuck am I stressed anyway? I'm stressed because like brains are dumb. They don't listen to rational words and thoughts and anything. They're just like, oh, you know, you're just gonna explode. Literally, you're gonna Kelif boom tomorrow if you don't find a job. Ah! And that's kind of how my brain has been. Even though it doesn't make any sense, like literally everything is fine. I'm balancing my job. I'm lying about how many hours I'm working because that is the corporate way. And I am still doing a lot, but I'm not overworking myself. I am setting boundaries that I am sticking to. And I just don't know what to do. I feel like I'm at a crossroads positive. I feel like I can feel like my life is changing. And I feel like I can feel that I have to try and be a different style of person in the upcoming months. Was a little bit scary. It's like, oh, I was really comfortable with who I was. I really liked all those nice like boundaries and definitions that I set for myself. I loved the box that I put myself in. I felt like I was a very nice package. And I felt like if anybody opened me as a gift, they'd be happy to see me either personally or professionally. And personally, that's still true, but professionally, I think it might be a little bit dusty, and they might want to take me back to the store with the receipt that's on my tail. But, I don't know. Life is weird. Job things. Yeah. Absolute minimum gang. Absolute minimum gang. That's probably for the best. Trying harder just makes them demand more from you. True. God, I regret so much being a superstar intern, not because like I didn't get compliments. I love the compliments. Praise me, please. I loved all those. I loved all the positive feelings, but I feel like it not only set a high bar that I would have to try and vault over, it also, I don't know, I feel like I set things in motion that I'm still dealing with. I still have to work on a project that intern me started because I did too good of a job with it. The change, if only I got tugged around. You struggle heavily with motivation. You're lucky if you get anything done. I've been going on walks and listening. Okay, so I basically have re-entered my teenage years because I'm essentially listening to melodic screamo, whatever you call it. I've been listening to a lot of fucking Hail the Sun, which jumps between, oh, well, this is a pretty melody. Oh, wow, they're fucking screaming. Which I normally don't listen to that style of music, but for where I'm at emotionally, it is hitting so fucking right. It is what I need. So I go on my walks, I listen to my screamo, and I come back and I'm like, I'm so pumped to do things. You expect to even think about your programming outside of work? No, thank you. Hi, Salsa, hi. You don't have enough appreciate dragons a whole lot, but it's a consolation. Oh, you have 6.9 thousand points. Let's go. Hi, Golden. Hi, Salsa. Hope you're both doing well. You're at a weird, stressful crossroads. Shut the fuck up, phone. There you go. My cable disconnected for a sec. It's back now. You're at a weird, stressful crossroads. You're not sure what's going to happen, but you need to take initiative. You don't want to work there anymore, which is not new. I believe in you. I know you're a very smart, capable, handsome guy, so you got this. I have adapted to change before and cabled on top. I can definitely do it again. True, I can become the top. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So my friend and I have an inside joke about our friend Jovi, who is an adorable, wonderful pupper, where we're like, it is Jovi's top arc. I don't know where this came from between Rego and me, but I think it's very funny. It's my top arc. I'm doing it now. It's my turn to put the dick in. And also just, you know, destroy my life positive. Dude, I'm gonna take all that stress, gonna put it through the paper shredder and just put it up to a ball and like shotgun it into the trash. It's gonna be great. Praise Kink Gang. Hi, Rick. Hi, Matos. Hi, Lemon. Awawa. Dragamation, hi. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Terra Memorial looks so fucking good, Dragamation. It looks so fucking good. Ooh. It was already on my wish list before you posted the thingy, but like, it looks so fun. Sounds like you're doing okay. I am adapting. I am adapting positive. Time for sultry dragon sounds already. Hi, Lyra. Hi. Pet the lemon. Pet them. Yeah, Matos, I was talking about fucking, I want to ask like you and any other like software hoe that I know, like whenever Kira and Snow Leopard, if they happen to stop by, I want to ping their brain. Like, what should I do as a corporate cog to make myself more hireable and breedable? Cause like, I don't know how to like do any professional development. I did some research earlier today and literally everything just felt like a scam. We're charging way too much for very little promise. You know what I'm going to do is, my boss is out sick today, so I couldn't talk to him about it. But he asked me a few weeks ago, he's like, oh, Caliph, what are your professional goals? You know, like corporate bullshit. And I was just like, oh, well, I really like doing these things at my job. I really like doing Python coding and data visualization and SQL work, and I want to become a monster. I want to become so powerful at those, which is true. I don't know if my company has any kind of, I don't know, like Udacity, Knowledge Owl, or like any of those services like they pay for and I could get stuff through. My thought is no, because my company loves to cut costs, as all companies love to do. But if the answer is yes, I would love to take them up on that. And you know what, theoretically, my community college where I got my data analytics certification, which was very, very good and very helpful, they might have other like night courses that I could take. And I actually like that school. My state school, kind of fucked that school, honestly. But my community college was really, really good. And I feel like they would be a great spot for professional development. Or I could just do more Toho visualization. Is that a Zayden? Hi, Zayden. Awawa. Oh, you did appreciate dragons a bit. I didn't even say your name. Is that my say my name streamer button? I guess it is. Narda's so cute and adorable. Murlek, please. Hi, Zayden. Hope you're well. Oh, Faywin, did you get a nice nappy nap? Or by nappy nap, I mean entire night's sleep. I sure hope you did. Be the best corporate cog by not working for free. Oh, sorry, by working for free and not taking time off. No! I actually just put in my time off for Anthrocon and it was approved. Everyone's like, oh, this year's good for RPGs. Yakuza FF7. When like Terra Memorial, oh, Aiden Chronicles, is that coming out this year? I backed that on Kickstarter. I'm fucking pumped for that game. Why do you want to work for X company? Money. I wish you could be paid to go back to college. Yeah. Well, so my old coworker, who's not in my team anymore, he got a master's degree while working at my company. And I think they reimbursed him at least a little bit for it, question mark. A master's degree would be a very large emotional, mental, and like physical commitment. And I wouldn't want to do that while streaming, but like, you know, I actually really like just taking courses and learning bullshit. I like taking notes. I am that whore. I want to learn new bullshit, but I want to have it done on my own terms, which is not always easy to do. To be honest, I have no idea. You are mostly bitter over the corporate world. Wow, yeah, I'm feeling that. I guess you want to look over what skills people are generally looking for, trying to learn in that area. Interviews are way more about vibes than hard skills, true. Any more of the latter to get your foot in the door. Unfortunately, true as well. And I was also thinking about this on my walk. I feel like I have an incredibly good skill set to get my foot in the door because I'm very personable. I'm very good at starting conversations, but I really only focus that power in the furry world because I don't really give a shit about the corporate world. But I think I should try and use my social dom powers in like the LinkedIn zone. God, it makes me want to just like cough up hairballs all over the floor just by saying that. But honestly, that's probably the right idea, is make sure that I'm very good friends with all of my corporate whore friends at my company. And then whenever they eventually leave, be like, oh, hey, remember me? Don't you like me? Don't you want to hire me at your company? Which honestly, a couple people who I have known in the past have definitely left my company. So I could always just stalk their LinkedIn and then be like, whoa, you want to get coffee sometime? So nice to see you. Granted, I feel like I'm not as great at social stuff IRL. I am good at lying, though. Oh, it's next fucking month? That's crazy. Hi, Deckies, hi. Deckies, how did you survive after Safe Thunder went out of their way to fucking kill you? You wouldn't mind doing a master's if you didn't have to do a thesis? Yeah. Apparently those aren't worth much. You're not sure it would get you anywhere in your industry. I mean, I remember, and I don't think they were trying to be doom and gloom. I think from their perspective, it was true and real. I knew somebody before I got hired at my job while I was just going to school to get trained for data visualization. They told me, Caliph, you will never get hired unless you have a master's degree. And like, you know, this is the bitter thing just for me. Fuck you, I did get hired. It was not easy. True, it was absolutely not easy to get my foot in the door and get hired with just a bachelor's, but it did work out. And I feel like now that I have a bachelor's and 3.5 years of experience, I should be hireable and breedable. Hi, Lyra. Thank you for the 7. Whoa. So in interviewing, you feel like you give enough confidence to give people the impression you're not dumb, but I'm breedable enough to control and not be an ass. I love how you also brought that in. You look so, you shut up, I remember. You're actually dead. This is the coils speaking. Oh, the coils are so good at typing. Your uncle's tried to convince you to get an MBA, and you're like, why? You're like, why? I've always been breedable. So true. Ooh. I was so annoyed at a thing earlier today. And while I'm complaining anyway before I start Xenoblade. So I had a conversation, a one-on-one with my boss this past week. And during it, he's like, whoa, what do you like doing at your job? What do you wish you wouldn't be doing anymore? And I'm like, I really like doing all these things. And I really hate this one thing. I hate creating users for this one specific thing, this internal service that we have, because I think it's an incredibly inefficient process. And if it fails, really the only feedback is try again, smile, and hope it works. We don't really know how it works. Nobody is a domain expert on this. We've just kind of been like running with it. We have thousands of users now, and we can't really turn back. And he's like, ooh, I kind of need you to be good at that. I kind of need you to fall in love with it. I'm like, fuck. And part of the reason I hate it is like, so here are all the steps of the automation, not exaggerating. Here's what you do. You open an Excel, you put everybody's like email address in, whether they're gonna be a reader or an author and what group you want them in. Okay, cool. Then you copy and paste from that Excel, you open up a web browser, you go to a URL to convert a CSV style structure out over a JSON, you paste it in there, you run the tool, you copy the JSON output, you put it in a new Notepad document, and then you run a Python script that references that Notepad document. Why did they do this for over a year and a half? Not exaggerating. And I got assigned a new thing today where it's like, oh, Caliph, make all these new users. And I'm like, fuck this shit. I am making this better right now because I hate it so much. So I opened up the Python script that they were using, and I added like comments, I made new methods, and it made it work in both command line and also in IDE. And I just fixed it. You no longer have to go to the external site. It just takes the Excel, it turns it into an internal JSON just using pandas. And then it's like, it just runs it, just does the shit, does the stupid loop, and it creates the user in the system. Why were they doing all these copy paste steps for like literally a year and a half? It was killing me. I died reading that. And oh, this is gonna live with me for the rest of my days. I'm gonna be in my bed and when I'm 60 going like, oh, my boss was like, oh, Caliph, yeah, when I talked about the JSON automation, how much I fucking hated it. He was like, oh, well, Caliph, I didn't even know what a JSON was until I got hired here. And I'm like, what do you mean? You had never heard of a JSON? Mr. also got a bachelor's in computer science. Mr. had 3 other jobs in the past in the corporate world. You'd never heard of a JSON? I fucking love JSONs, actually. JSONs are really good. Ugh, I love structured information. I do hate API calls that return in giant JSON blobs and have to make them structured for a database. That is my personal hell, but JSONs in general, very sweet. Anyway, sorry, that was a little rant just for me. Do you need to be at a certain minimum amount of breedable for interviews? As long as you don't smell bad, they'll probably breed you. Breed, exclamation point, breedable level. So this is like the fluff command from Setsu's channel, but the horny version. Oh, you're looking like 125% breedable today, Wolvez. Not you working on a doctorate. That's actually amazing. I hope you're doing great at it. I need you to, I need you to fall in love with it. Actual concern. I bet it was Python 2.7. The thing is, Kieran, it's so sad because my coworkers don't know like anything about programming. Like they don't need to be hired for the job. It is not a programming centric job, but we're getting more into that. They want us to create like Airflow pipelines, which is all Python. It's all Python, baby, which I'm excited about. Like I feel like I'm good at that. But like, I don't know if you were there when I talked about it on my last stream, Kieran, on Kelef, but like I also had a soul leaves my body moment earlier this week where I was training somebody, like they fired all the offshore on my team because they hate me. So we lost 3 people and stop it. My phone is doing the thing where it's like disconnecting, reconnecting. So they fired all the offshore on my team, which was like 3 people, which is kind of the reason it's been like a lot because they did a ton of things when they were still at my company. But anyway, one of the offshore people created this automation based off a stub of code that I had written to just get them started. And you know, it's well written, it's well organized. I'm very actually happy with the offshore person. I really liked him. And I was teaching somebody else how to use it because it became their responsibility. And I told them, hey, can you place a breakpoint right here and then just start to debug the program and we'll walk through and see if it works on your machine. And they told me, how do I do that? And I'm like, you've been working at this job for like 3.5 fucking years. This is the person, that person who told me that, well, how do I do the breakpoint? How do I debug? So, back when I interviewed to get an internship at this job to be a data visualization person, I went through 3 interviews and then they're like, oh, sorry, we went with somebody with more experience. That was the fucker. That guy who's like, oh, I don't even know what a breakpoint is. That was the guy who had more experience. And they went with him over me. Anyway, sorry. Automation sounds like a strong term for such a long process. I know. It made me so mad. Also, hi, Seth. Hi. Jason. Hi, Joey. I also always think of Jason whenever that happens. Wow, my dragon husband. Who could be imagined married to a dragon? Me, I could. Hi, husband. Gosh, I love my husband. Akaborb, hello. One-on-one with boss. So your breedable metrics look a little low. We're gonna need you to work on that. Oh, well, they haven't seen my secret Discord role. People saw me as a wizard just because I use a GitLab CI pipeline to run MK Squash FS and then SCP into a mirror. I'm actually not familiar with most of those things. Oh, I actually started researching, what was it, Sphinx Napoleon earlier today. I only had like 20 minutes for the block of time, but I'm like, I want to actually chew more on this and nibble on it because it seemed interesting. Look at those eyes, that voice, that personality, that audacity. That beauty, the kindness, that person who helped me and so many. I hope your time and your days have been good. Hi, Rego. I always have to read your messages with like really big force. I don't know why. Anyway, hi, nice to see you. We hired offshore people. Now we have regular meetings at 8:30 a.m. when you start your day. This means your start time has been up for, oh, so you used to have a 9 a.m. start. Oh, I've been an 8 a.m. start by for a bit. I saw you post in the Discord a little bit about that, and my mind is like, oh, 8:30 is not that bad. I did not know your start time got moved up. I'm sorry, that's lame. 3 years free of bugs, woo! Breakpoints, you may have, I hate how fucking right you are, Kieran. You mean littering prints on every other line? So the automation that I fixed earlier today, I also made it use the logging module in Python and exports not only to the console, but also to a local log file that talks about everything that happens and what line it happens on, and the time that it happens, so you can see how long it goes in between different spots. Sorry. You'd be so mad. It's been a lot recently. Hi, Pango. Hi. I hope you're well. Automation is misery encapsulated in frustration encapsulated in code, all set to replace yourself. Yeah. Is this Vor? Well, you know, I love my husband. He used to love biting me until I told him, please stop fucking biting me. So I don't think I could begin to eat him, let alone nibble upon him. I started a bit horny and transitioned to feeling sentimental because I was your chain of thought. So Squash FS is a compressed read-only file system. Oh, commonly used in Linux live disk. MK Squash FS takes a directory and turns that into FS. For fuck's sake! That's all I could think when I see FFS. Who's this gorgeous Nardo? Hi, Zarua. Zarua. If only you were a silver Rue, wouldn't that be cool? I think so. Wow. Hi, Cosmic. I heard for 4. Hi. Automation is derived from the root words auto, meaning self, and mating, meaning screwing. So I'm breedable. Bites can be nice. The thing is, like, the thought of a bite is cool. But when he would like bite me, I'd be like, that fucking hurts. And like, that's all I could feel. You've seen Silver Zorua around. I have too. Hey chat, let's go to the video game. I'm done complaining for now. Thank you for listening to me complain. Oh, fuck, no, you, okay, so shift. We're shifting. Those are my TF sounds. We're shifting. I'm no longer complaining. I'm no longer sad. I got a fucking art weep today. I got a weep. I got a whip. I got a WIP, a work in progress. God damn it. My phone just keeps like disconnecting. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm gonna try and play with something real quick. Fuck, it made the disconnection sound. All right, we're gonna wait. It's gonna do the thing. It's gonna be annoying. I don't want my facial tracking to break while I'm doing this. And then we'll look at my art WIP, my work in progress. I gotta wait. There it is. Okay. All right, you ready? You're ready. For big time Caliph heads, for everybody who has like wikis on me personally and their obsidians, you might remember that when I was at Annex at Anthro Expo earlier this year, I commissioned somebody. They sent me a sketch today. Right before I started streaming, like 5 minutes before I hit go live, they sent me a sketch. It's right here. It's by Hoodie Dogs. Woo! It's gonna be an IRL physical badge, but they did like a digital sketch beforehand. Woo! I'm so fucking teethy. You know, like big old choppers right here. I love the style of like eyes they have. Ooh, yeah, if you haven't seen Hoodie Dog's art before, it is very toothy. It's very exaggerated. Look at how fucking fluffy my shoulders are. Sheesh. I'm very excited to see how they render like the chains and the gold. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Look at that snarling nose too. Whoa. Whoa, yeah, it's gonna be rad. I'm so pumped. Holy shit. Yeah, that was my response, was holy shit. I said a little bit more in the DM to them, but that was the energy. It was just, holy shit. The pain from getting bit. That's your horny post for the day. You get way more than one horny post a day, Deckies. Bite you. Oh, you can form shift, so a silver rule can happen. Wow. Please why complain more? Is this hashtag content me complaining? If you're really bad for people who do coding for a living, you do a fair amount of scientific computing, you are not a fan. I have not done any scientific computing, and I was absolutely horrible at both physics and chemistry, which are my only like experience with the sciences. But you know, I like coding. I'm actually a huge fan of the debugging process. I love the playground. A lot of people struggle with like the blank page of just like, oh God, I don't know how to get started. I love that fucking step. I love having absolutely nothing and be like, okay, what tools are at my disposal? What stubs of code can I begin from and base things off? Ooh, it's gonna create like a giant like text block and just write everything in English phrases, and how can I convert that to code? Caliph boom. Oh, will I explode? Is that what happens? I get bit and I'm like, hi Wingless. Hi, how you been, buddy? Your wiki is in your head. True. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. The flow of the style is lovely. Hi, Plasma. Wow. You didn't see the art before? I got it like 5 minutes before I started stream. So after I saw you and put all my laundry away, then I got this. I tried to draw a Chomper Zima. I didn't like the energy. I want to base it off of like Harbis's. Harbis has like a good Chomper Zima. And I tried to base it off theirs. I didn't like it. Oh, you have more of like an anthropology, biology interest in the sciencey thingies. Very on high. You're doing really well. You're working really hard in school. You always seem like such a good student every time you stop by. Because you're like, oh, Caliph, I'm only here for 5 minutes. And then I'll leave and I'll come on back. Which I actually think is so positive. I think that's cool. I love Pomodoras. I also love Xenoblade. Hi, chat. I'm done complaining. I got tea. I got beautiful people. I got my husband in chat. Let's go. Oh, you do scientific coding? By necessity. As somebody who has no clue of what scientific coding really means in terms of like what you're doing, what I imagine is you make a giant Jupyter notebook, you pull in a bunch of messy data, and you have to clean it up, and you're trying to prove a hypothesis. Oh, you're probably doing like matplotlib style bullshit. That'd be my guess. Not you burnt out in school and hanging out with dragons instead. Listen, you can hop with the best of the dragons here on the Twitch.television. Where's the ping? There are so many pings. Oh, yeah, so we got so much happened. We haven't even done like any menu bullshit. I think I spent some points. I think I spent my affinity points, and that's like it. Also, I think my volume might be a little bit loud. Just like a hair. Oh, I spent literally all my affinity points. I'm at 0. I'm at 0. I'm just refreshing my mind. Oh yeah, I messed around with the Unity stuff. Let's look at the map. So we basically did not walk anywhere from here. Yeah. So plot's over there, which means we're not walking that way. We're exploring. We're just gonna walk around. You try your best. You feel calmer just being in your stream. Thank you, Koralith. I mean, I was talking about it with my husband before I went live, and I was thinking to myself, oh, what should I do tonight? I could draw. I could just like sit in a Discord call and like hang out with people, or I could go live on the internet. It feels like every single time I jump into Discord calls, I think to myself, wouldn't I rather be streaming? Wouldn't I rather maybe be talking one-on-one with an individual? I feel like I have a weird brain problems, which I know literally everybody does in their own particular style of brain issues. One of my giant brain issues, in my opinion, is unless I am actively socializing, I'm like not usually very interested. And unfortunately, what a lot of people are very, very interested in is passive socializing. And I'm very happy for anybody who enjoys their parallel play, anybody who enjoys like everybody sitting in a room and one person maybe talking while all the other 20 people are fucking just scrolling on their phones, not interacting, but just absorbing socialization. That is my personal kryptonite, and I will in fact boom if I am a part of that for too long. I really, really like active socialization. What I mean by that is like, I am having a conversation with you and we're learning about each other. That's why VR chat is so sexy. Gosh, I love endlessly talking, endlessly learning about other people all around me. That brings me a massive amount of joy. And I think that's part of the reason why like Twitch.television is so good for my brain specifically, is because I am always actively socializing when I'm on this platform. Whether I am a viewer and somebody else's chat is going just like typing up a storm, or I'm like a streamer and I'm speaking endlessly about my thoughts and feelings or complaining about my job, or being like, whoa, you chat member, how was your day? Oh my God, you chat member, remember that thing we talked about? Aren't you so cool? Oh, you chat member, don't you want to be horny with me? Like, isn't that fun? I think that's so fun. Imagine having brain issues. I don't have to imagine. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a thing. There we go. I wanted to pop my chat up, make it really big and long so I can see the history more easily. Probably next to Dare. I forgot about Dare ads. I remember the handsome lion though. I do like that. I think there's a 90-second advertisement advising us hanging out with the seedy dragon types. I mean, I am seedy because that's where the boys put the seed, is in me. Would you like to crunch the data from works literally billions of events? When I worked in, when I was in college, where's this like shiny thing that's like pinging me? When I was in college, I actually did some Google big data work for one of my projects, and that was rough. It took so gosh darn long for anything to happen. Most of my stuff nowadays at my current job is pretty small form. I'm gonna catch up on chat before I bother reading another tutorial in this video game. Actually, stories about coworkers being silly are a lot of fun. I'm glad you enjoy them. I worry sometimes, like, I mean, no, I know I can do literally anything with my channel, but I feel sometimes I'm like, oh, Caliph, you're complaining about work again. Even though that's my life and I'm going to share it. Speaking of school, oh, you're getting closer and closer. To getting a transfer to a 4-year college. Ooh, just have to make sure to apply to on-campus housing, register for orientation. Hell yeah, that's exciting. Whoa. Oh, Thin Mints are delicious. I'm more of like a savory hoe than I am a sweet hoe. I made 2 delicious savory things today. I bought both an eggplant and tofu the last time that I went food shopping. And a delicious way to have both of those is to fry them at your own home. So I did that. I made some fried eggplant for tomorrow. I had some today. It was so fucking good. I also made fried tofu. I'm gonna make fresh rice tomorrow with eggplant, tofu, and kimchi. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna eat so well tomorrow. You read a book last year called The Phoenix Project that your story reminds me of. What elements are similar? Hi, Levy. Imagine having brain issues. Imagine having a brain without issues. That's how I feel. So it's 90% handling massive matrices I was never actually good at. Diagonalizations, juggling basis sets, running, oh, I know Monte Carlo. Integrations, and 10% actually interesting algorithms and physics. That is not my skill set at all, so to me that's very impressive. It is Matplotlib. Oh, you unlocked core memories by saying ggplot in RStudio. Speaking of the community college I went to, there was a variety of different classes I did. The hardest one was the R class. R is a programming language for people in chat who don't know. It's usually used in like statistical modeling and occasionally like visualization stuff. And that was very difficult. There was one moment that always stands out to me with that class when I think back on it, which is there was a really, really hard test. And I'm like, holy shit, I spent like the whole fucking class on this, goddamn. And I like stood up and I looked around and I'm like, oh, I think I'm the first person who finished and class is almost over. And then I just left. I was just like, woo, sweat emoji. And I talked about it with my classmates the next time. And one classmate walked up to me and they're like, Kelef, I knew it was hard because I looked over and you weren't finished yet. I was like the nerd that was used as a barometer. There's a big spectrum of types of socializing. I mean, like the things that give me joy give me massive joy. My social boner is throbbing, which is why my waist is out of camera right now. You did a lot of parallel play with one of your friends, literally sitting next to each other with different TVs and consoles. Still talking, of course, but doing our own thing. My husband loves parallel play. He loves being in Discord calls and not talking to anybody and just absorbing socialization. So if you want to parallel play, make friends with my husband. Make chat big and long like Naruto tail. You've gone from 0 social life and socialization more than you've ever had in almost 10 years with Twitch and VRC. It's kind of nice, even as an introvert. I love it. I absolutely adore it. I was not that socially dry when I started Twitch, but I was lonely. I feel like a lot of streamers start streaming because they're just lonely and or sad. That's why I started. Ooh, cinnamon bun deer is done in VRC. Wow. Handsome lines were in Dare ads. I mean, I think in like the 90s. It was a long time ago. Imagine being horny. Never been horny once in my life personally. I literally can't read them without laughing. Haven't been able to really cut loose and engage with multiple people like that on Twitch in a while. You like the 1 or 2 times it happens. Ooh, it's so good. I think it's healthy. Get those feelings instead of internalizing them. I'm very good at that, I think. Like, if I'm unhappy, people will know, positive or negative. Oh, I love eggplant parm. Yes, please. Peanut butter. Ooh. So there's an entire community of offline chatters on Twitch. Not Discord, but offline chatting in Twitch channels. There was one individual who I used to watch where I knew that happened. I didn't realize it was like a whole thing. My social boner is throbbing. True. Gosh, I love being thick and wide. Hi, Derek. Hi, hope you're well. Calling a streamer out for who we are. Aw. You're all great. I love you all. I was playing with my slime during that. All right, caught up in chat. I can play my silly anime game now. Chain specific accessories. So they mentioned this, that like accessories can do something in chain attacks, but I didn't know what that meant. What is this? So battle manuals, tactic manuals, and strategy manuals. Where's my slime? I want to touch it. All belong to a new type of accessory in future redeem. They all have abilities specific to chain attacks. They go into their own special slot and change the effects of the completion bonus and heroic chain. They're also more potent than the default. Do not forget to tinker with them. Exclamation point tinker with boys. Bear in mind, you cannot own multiple copies of the same accessories. Have fun experimenting with all the possibilities this feature opens up. Okay. All right, so I picked up all the stuff. So it'll be their characters, it'll be their accessories. Yeah, what is this? What does it do? Multiplies TP by 150% when first in line to attack. So first in line to attack basically means this should go in a DPS, which means I'm putting it on Noah because I'm playing Noah. I'm so used to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 base game, I called you Noah. I'm sorry, Matthew. You're such a himbo. I can't forget that about you. Ooh, cookies. I love cookies. Imagine being laughed at by streamer for being horny. Well, is that something you're specifically horny for? I know some people are really into like humiliation and debasement, but I didn't feel like that was your vibe.
When did
Chain accessories. So you need to sleep tomorrow? So you cannot be a zombie tomorrow? Wait. Oh, so tomorrow you have to sleep for the Friday meetup. I was thinking like, wait, it's Wednesday. I think work's gonna go well tomorrow. I feel like I did a really good job today. Is that a thing up here? That is a thing up here. I noticed you. Notices you, notice you, notice you, notices you. Don't fall. Mysterious fragment. Hell yeah. Ooh, ooh. Unfortunately, you fall asleep until at least 12. Do you have anything that has helped you in the past fall asleep? Whenever I'm really struggling, I just take some melatonin, which you know for most people probably doesn't mean much, but like for me who doesn't take any supplements or anything, like it hits me, absolutely so. All right, we're just gonna sit in silence while I catch up on chat. Just want to swing by and say hi, I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on that humiliation statement, Kelly. Wow, great comment here on Twitch.tv. So the fact that I had an ancient code base that hasn't been touched in over a year and been led to a bunch of unplanned work. In the Phoenix project, there's some mismanagement that leads to an excess of technical debt. Okay, so I'm unfortunately very much relating to your comment here. You have to travel for work tomorrow. Hopefully not far. Can you just run there? You're a very good runner. Hides, please praise.me. So you have to sit down and just work on something for a few hours today. So that was nice. Normally you can only do that after work hours. Aw. Well, I'm glad that you got to focus on something. Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully it was cool Unity stuff and everything worked out fine. You're gonna be the true snack. Oh, so my husband, for people who don't know Safe_Thunder, I think Safe_Thunder is a lovely individual. And Deckies, feel free to shout them out. I think they're streaming like right now. They told me they're gonna stream tonight. My husband streamed some Stardew Valley with them the other day. What a surprise! And the reason that comment made me think of it is they named their in-game character Snack. So when they went to bed at the end of the night, in the corner you would just see Snack has gone to bed. Thundy is adorable. So true. Humiliation could not be you. Oh, so is like a VR tossing you around, is that basically the same thing as humiliation? You take melatonin too? Probably more than most people. I take it pretty rarely. I want it to hit me really hard when I need it. So like when I do cons, because I'm a very, very light sleeper, I definitely bring the melatonin. You'd rather run away because it's Indiana. So you think you started so much because you were lonely with streaming? It was more of a way to open yourself up to small hangout vibes. You can stream me playing the game to a few friends in Discord, or you do the same thing via Twitch, send it to people outside the Discord. Maybe randos would come by. And you still like going into streams with that energy, even though you've grown since. Hell yeah, it's so fun. Gosh, I love streaming. Hi, 3. Yeah, Safe Thunder is so nice. Your sister's been playing the new Stardew Valley update. Getting back in the game yourself. It's been a long time since you played. Let's go. I also bring earplugs to cons. I sometimes just wear earplugs at home because I'm a sensitive guy. Lore. So how long did it take us to get to the first cutscene? It took 50 minutes. It's a flashback to last stream.
No!
You smell nice. Guess I won't see you for a while.
Come and visit.
Yeah, I will, I promise.
I want to hear you play again.
Without a piano, tricky.
Then bring one with you.
We'll all miss you guys.
It's been a long time coming. Place is full up.
Don't forget to call us soon as you arrive.
Yeah. A second city. We'll make it greater than you can ever imagine.
Them's fighting words.
Nael! Remember your promise!
We walked and we thought about feelings. It's just like my real life, actually. That's what I did before stream. I walked and I thought about feelings and I listened to my aggressive music. So your sisters, oh, been playing the new Stardew Valley. It's been a long time since you played. I was gifted Stardew Valley and I played for one night for a couple hours and I'm like, that was nice. And I never played again. Oh, you get a cool drawing commission for Rick Fernello. He loved it. The artist shared it on Twitter. Rick Fernello responded enthusiastically. Naturally replied to his reply with, who cares? And the musical score in this game is so good. So there's literally no music here. It's not that it froze or anything. There's just no music here. You pretty much have to use it to combat insomnia. There was occasional times where I was just like waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning for no gosh darn reason that I could figure out. I didn't think it was caffeine or food related or even really anxiety related. It was just kind of happening. So I definitely use melatonin around that time in my life. You have a slight thing for sense depth, to be quite honest. What's sense depth? I'm not parsing that. You wear earplugs and use white noise machine just to sleep. You have hooligans at 3 a.m. Started gives you anxiety. Is it the idea that like you only have so much energy to accomplish something in a single day and like the time passes a lot and like you go through the seasons? Is that why? Oh boy, 3 a.m. You have to get through the first 3 years of your save file. Need to finish romancing Mara. I just want to stare at people using the furry mod. That's all I want. Oh, people used to let off fireworks at night in DC. That actually does sound like DC. You even had a fireworks dealer? That's funny. I just imagine like opening their trench coat. Oh, chat, you want bites? You want bites? We're gonna go over here to get bit. Wow, 20. Holy shit. Oh, poor Glimmer is level 17. Everybody else is higher level.
All right, give me your best shot.
All right, let's go for it.
Don't I gotta say
So aside from the boss fight, we haven't really like done anything with this party crew yet. So I feel like a single enemy, we're just gonna, yeah, rip. We are absolutely ripping. No, bring somebody else in. Fuck. Oh, here we go. Save the underdogs. I want to be under a dog. Oh, sorry, they dropped gubbins. Let me pick these gubbins. No, I can't get the gubbin over there because the little anti-horny ring. So sad. Bite you, bite you, bite you. I don't know, depending on which form Deckies has, you might just get eaten whole by it, honestly. Well, I should use the AoE burst while that was happening. Oh, there's the topple. Get the launch, please. I can't control if they launch or not. We did not get the launch. Very sad. For some reason, the knowledge that I'm probably missing some story bit and an even DA just sent you into dread. So I'm assuming you are not a Persona fan. Because I think that is the main like style of anxiety that I hear about that game. Can I get the topple? Ooh, here we go. Get the burst.
Ready whenever. Let's keep going.
Monado crash. Hell yeah. So there's differences between burst and smash. It's the same pipeline. You go break, you go topple, you go launch, and then you can end that combo in either a smash or a burst. A burst does less damage, but it guarantees another drop, another rule on their loot table. So depending on what you're going for, you always just want massive damage or more drops. I know this melody. Wow,
Alright,
this is a
give me
very
your best
nostalgic.
shot.
Oh, so yeah, at the very, very top, I only just realized because I forgot that I purchased that in game. This enemy specifically is weak to side attacks. That's what that means above their head. I'm gonna trigger some more combat here. Bite you, bite you, bite you. I want to be under a dog. Tops you, tops you, tops you. That is absolutely the correct response. Your parents live next to a pyrotechnician. He literally develops and tests fireworks in his backyard. That is both cool and also the worst fucking thing ever. I'm really sensitive to inconsistent noise. If there is consistent noise that is predictable and happens on a cycle, I can adjust to it. But like the sounds of people working really get to me because they can be really loud, really quiet, and at interspersed times. And I very much struggle with that. You love the games, you just can't play them. I think that's very valid. I watched Persona 5. I did not play Persona 5 at all.
Pretty much a perfect win.
A perfect
I know
win.
I can count on you all.
I mean, there's only like 6 of us. Of course you can count. Can I make it up here? Oh, yeah, we totally made it. Hell yeah.
It's just
There was
begging
literally
to
a
be
ramp on the other side. I had more fun than taking the gentle ramp. Ether channel harvested. I love that
This way.
stupid sound that
This is
Matthew
pretty
makes.
rare, right?
I'm going in. You lot watch my back. Now.
A much larger bite.
Wow.
You remember this song? Isn't it so pretty? Gosh, I love. Appreciate dragons just a little bit. You meant a lot of it? Oh, so you just want to be bit a whole lot. That's what I'm hearing. Ooh, so yeah, I was about to say, are these ladders that we can fix? It looks like there's a chain. Ooh, so is this a new area? And then I can also do collection log under, it's Affinity Goals. Where is it? Collectopedia. We're in yesterday. They literally called this the nostalgia music area Yesterdale. Oh my God, a little bit on the nose. But I actually don't have enough of anything to turn in. So we gotta collect more stuff.
We're getting close.
I'm gonna have to plead the fifth a lot tonight. That's okay, I won't judge you. God, I love this song so much. Oh, it's so pretty.
Treasure.
Hyper.
Nice.
That's definitely
It's just begging to
a
be
kink
got.
that I do not understand, but I'm just gonna be on the sidelines supporting anybody who is in fact into hyper. I wouldn't judge you, but I will use it against you. Wow, Libra gonna get bit by Mados for real tonight. Is this not a repair thing? I guess you have to repair it from above. I think that would make sense. Like drop the ladder down essentially once you craft the materials. I want to go into the cave over there. So there's a thing in this game called Enemypedia. So unless people have a green thing above their head, I'm gonna keep fighting them. I will now Google what a hyper kink is. I think that's probably a joke, but if it's not, I would advise against it.
Topped up the training. I guess.
Amusingly, you're not into hyper, but I'm sure into its opposite. I mean, I saw that other commission you got. But anyway, there's this horny person I follow on social media. The only social media I check at all anymore is horny social media. I don't have like a regular social media. This is a secret horny one. And there's somebody I follow who I really like their Sona and I like their energy and their vibe. But they are in fact incredibly into hyper. And they made this post on social media that was essentially to the effect of, my next porn commission is so good, you're gonna literally come on the spot when you see it. They made a post like this. And eventually, time passes. They post their piece of porn that they got, and I stare at it, and it's so hyper-focused, I think to myself, I'm feeling literally no feelings, and I'm certainly not coming on the spot. Also, hello? Secret, unique enemy? Well, I was gonna try and run away, but you know, we're all here, so whatever. So all these little egg sacs on the side are going to spawn enemies, and it's going to be pretty rough. Here they are. Yeah, caterpillar pop. I think we're kind of fucked, actually, because there's so many Deuterinos here. But we're going to try anyway. Why not? So is this... Oh, it's an AoE? I should do the AoE. Even if it's not a burst, it's still going to do a lot of damage, right? I don't know how big the AoE is, TBQH. Didn't even kill one of them. I'm so scared right now. We're absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I should leave. I should leave. I should run away. But I'm also getting some experience. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, as soon as that dude spawned, I'm like, we can't really handle this at our current level. There's so many enemies. Reverse hyper is black hole porn. Well, I've also known some people who describe themselves as black holes.
I'm going in.
You Googled it, you still don't know what it is? I think this is the best for you. Horny social media is the best. It's really the only thing I want to embrace. I was talking within a group chat earlier today on Telegram, and I still think it's true to describe my current experience of social media as not like scrolling. It's only there for like horny bullshit. It's not there for anything. It's there to see some pretty good art and completely ignore if anybody is posting words. I'm only there for images and/or videos. But it's like, I haven't done the social part of social media since the beginning of the year, which I think for me and my brain is probably for the best. Gonna make you plead the fifth again. You like hyper a little bit too much? Well, it sounds like you want to be horny in VR chat because it's super easy to do there. You just say scale that up a little bit.
This is pretty rare, right?
Caleb's not kink shaming, but they're judging. Yeah, I mean, I just have my own opinion about things. I want to encourage people to be as horny as they possibly can. I want them to come every second of every day, or never, if that's what they're into. I've never seen porn of them, though. Oh, of my character? There's one. There's one that exists. Well, 3 if you count stuff that I've drawn. What, like, once you enter, you can never leave? I feel like you want to, like, go home at some point, though. You're going in. Hi, Nazi. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I do remember seeing the art of Yari eating a black hole. This is a very good piece of art. I know there's a little shimmer on the mappy map there, but I had to jump downy down. I don't want to break my ankle pole. You know a room where you can break the size limits in VR chat? So is this parts of your model that you're describing, or is this the entirety of your model to break the size limits? To be like macro horny. It's right there. I knew it'd be nearby, but whoa, it's right there. Oh my God, literally so nostalgic. No, I want to around first. I want to go to the plot. I want to go down here. Thylacines can definitely get weird horny. If I remember correctly, we've talked about you have a penchant for vor. I don't remember if there's any other cool weird horny things that you're into. And no need to talk about, if I ever ask people what they're into, you never have to respond. I'm just curious. I'm just starting conversations.
Already?
Just ask Cora, who literally had a dick that controlled the sun. I mean, true. True. That's the big one. Friendship ring. I've actually not been looking at accessories today. On my other days playing, I've been incredibly good at looking at all the new accessories. We're gonna keep up that after a catch up on chat. Wow. You might like hyper furry bud. Then again, you might not. You'll never know. So if I say Prawns Giat, does that mean anything to you, Wingless? Because I don't know how I would find Prawns Giat. Does anybody know what I mean if I say Prawns Giat? There's a piece of fan art done for Pronzo, but like by like a horny kinky person on Masto, and it's literally Pronzo with like the biggest fucking ass I have ever seen. Like literally hyper ass kind of description. I do not know where to get it, but you know it. Yeah, I do not know where to find Prawns Giat. All right, let me scroll up. I think I missed some chat. Social media does not give you dopamine. That's where it is at for me. I feel like social media is like cheese and peanut butter to me, where as soon as I stop giving it the time of day, it stopped having control over my life. Just bring the fox with you. Gosh, foxes are so cute. Foxes, wolf, dragons, boys. Kindly ask him to turn it on. So the entirety is very much a micro macro size theft room. I forgot that size theft was like a concept. You like leashes? I do know this. Oh, tar pits and quicksand. So I'm just curious, and you don't have to answer. Is it like the suffocation aspect? Is it like the impending doom? Is it like the loss of control that makes it hot? Chat, this may be a bit revealing, but Kelif's into dragons. Don't say it. Say less. It's not true. It's not true. Just, isn't that just Pronzo all the time? I should have known that joke would happen. Ooh, you think it is a BTTV? I'm going to BTTV right now to look for Prawns Giat. So betterttv.com. Ooh, if this is a thing you can add to any channel, I am also doing that. Emotes. How do you just look for shared? I'm actually really bad at using BTTV. Browse shared emotes. Giat, I'm gonna regret searching this, but I'm not showing you. Honestly, there's only 8. It is actually here. Thank you. Ooh, thank you, PJ, for the save. Chat, you are not prepared. If you have not seen Gyatso, I forgot it was abbreviated Gyatso. This is not the full res, but you are not prepared. That is them. This is them. They are right here. I don't know how big this image resolution is, but they're like waving. They're like, hi, and the rest is their ass. Planetary scary booty. Literally, it's happening. You've heard sinking is a good thing for some folks. I know a number of people who are into, I guess the correct phrase is breath play, like either gently choking you or like you being underwater and the air escapes and stuff. Gyatso. That's a bit much for you. Yeah, Inky, if anybody knows Miss Inky Skink, they made this. You feel nothing. I was there when this was revealed to Pronzo, and their reaction was so fucking funny. Gosh, I love. Oh, wait, add that to my channel, please. Add that to my channel. All right, cool. There we go. Added to my channel on Nardo, not Kelif. Reverse skin tag. That's more ass than your fat for art. Reminds you of the Lorax movie meme, a scaled up cake with like, how thick can I be? I do know what you're talking about. That's funny. Thank you. Light suffocation, I kind of get. Hard, yeah. I think like a gentle choking is a good time. Like a boy looming over you and has their hands softly around your throat and they say, I could do this. And it might just a little bit, but you're safe. But isn't the flirting with danger kind of fun though? I think that's a fun idea. Lots of exposure. What is this? It's Gyatso. It looks like just like a, what, like an outline of bread when Draco does it like that. Lamau. Sorry. I'm looking at accessories. I'm playing a video game. Reduces aggro gender from healing arts is actually pretty good. Well, it'd be good if I could equip more than one accessory, which I cannot, so. Evasion by 10% while stationary or auto attacking. Do we have an evasion tank? Is that what Shulk is? Boost damage dealt when attacking from the front. That could be good, actually. Defense up, and that's all the new stuff that we got. So nothing that I'm really jazzed about right now. Terraria Rainbow Slide. We're toasted. We're toasting that Gyatso. All right, I want to see this story thread here. How are y'all not ultra shy about this type of thing? You're jealous of our confidence. Lots of exposure. Well, so for complete honesty and just transparency, 3, I was like very, like, I don't know, private about anything horny in my life for a very, very long time. Like, even when I met my husband, I'm just like, these are things that will stay with us and only us. He knows my F-list profile and basically nobody else does. And like, that's just how it's going to stay. But yeah, like I went through kind of like a, I don't know, what's the correct way of phrasing? A horny exploration last year where I tried to become more open about these things. And this channel was not intended to be, let's fucking talk about dicks and Gyatso and stuff, even though it did become that and hi, we're here and we're coming together and stuff. But yeah, it took months for me to start to feel more comfortable. What's the lore on Shulk being here? The Shulk? So in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 base game, they talked about the world and how it was created, and essentially it was like an amalgamation between the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is why people like Nia and, oh gosh, I'm forgetting her, the other queen, because I'm terrible with names, Melia and Nia from like 1 and 2 respectively, why they were still queens and still present in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 world. We only, in terms of the DLC, we do not know why Rex from 2 is here and Shulk from 1 is here. We just know that they are, and that we know that we're gonna be doing a big fight near the end of the game, because they sort of like, they started with the end and we're gonna build up to it. So the specifics as to why, I don't know, but it is expected to see 1 and 2 characters here. You've seen it all by now, and totally no one cares, literally. Pango is so on the head with it. Nobody cares. Like, I want to make up a thing that I'm into and say it, but I also don't want to like make people think that I'm secretly into it. So like me saying that I love when boys loom over me and it makes me giggle and stuff, like that's something that I used to be ashamed of saying, and now literally nobody bats an eye or even looks towards their computer as they're like working on their homework or whatever. The Rex, I know, they're almost as cool as the Rexuian from VR chat, also handsome. Monk Gyatso from Avatar Last Airbender. Well, this is definitely a horny positive share space for sure. 5 sexy dragon streams. What have I done? Not entered my DMs enough. Hi, Draco. Also, Bug. Hi, Bug Husbands. Hug Bugs Bid. Thank you for making wide Gyatso. I think you create a community where people can be as much themselves as they want to be. Good job. It worked out. I did it. Also, hi, Oi. That sounds normal for a lot of people. I mean, I feel like I have phrased it this way and some people have disagreed with me. Feel free to disagree with me. I feel like I'm kind of like, I don't know, aggressively vanilla. I feel like the more standard and boring something is, I'm like, God, that's fucking hot. Oh my God, we're smooching on a beach sunset. That's so romantic. Make me come right now. Dom sub kinks are pretty common from a lot of people from what I'm aware of. That's true. That's true. Speaking of horny and positive, hi, Bug. Gosh, isn't Bug so fun? Isn't Lupin so great? Aren't both they so lovely? And I'm so happy they're part of our VR circle. Ooh. God, Friday's gonna be so rad.
I'm going in.
I'm going in. Talking about hot boys, talking about going in. We're actually fighting enemies that are above our level. Oh, they're weak to the back. I know a lot of boys like that. Except vanilla is one of the most complex flavors we know of. Ooh, and what if we call it vanilla bean too? Does that make it extra horny? I feel weird sometimes in horny places because like you're not kinky at all. I mean, so many people I know are only there for the kinks and less so about like, I don't know, the everything else about it, like the actual funny comes and orgasm. They're like, actually, no, I just want to be tied up and left in a cage for like a week. That was actually is gonna get me off. And I'm like, but what about like a funny little like hand job? I don't know. Isn't that cool? And they're like, no, that's boring.
You lot watch my back.
Matthew, don't formation.
So whenever a gay friend on the internet says they're too normal, I have to remind them they're a fraction of a fraction. Oh my God, I'm being divided by deep, tall mottos. Whoa. As a fellow horny asexual, I feel represented by Coralith's horniness. Evo, feel free not to answer or even avoid the question completely. What styles of horniness do you enjoy as a fellow horny asexual? You're quite into kinky, but not into sex things at all. I feel like I know many people like that. Are you? Yeah, you are unique. I feel like we couldn't do the last unique, even though they were lower level, because they had so many gosh darn little guys around them. You're all alone. I'm gonna take you. They resisted my break. Oh, never mind, they didn't. Nice topple. God, I love being full of beans. How does one execute a funny little hand job? So basically, you know, you grab hold and you start moving as you traditionally do, but you say things that make the other guy giggle during it, and you keep doing it, and you keep laughing all together, and he literally one-shot my healer? Bruh, that's fucked up. Literally one-shot my healer? I mean, Glimmer is a pretty low level, to be fair, compared to everybody else, so we kind of have to pull them up to speed. I just want to smooch and maybe come a little as a tree. Okay, so we got the break. Can I get a launch here? I waited a little bit. I think the answer is no. We did get a topple, though. I would love to get a launch. Perfect! We're doing the AoE burst right now.
Let's keep going.
I probably should have let them stay launched in the air a little bit because I forgot it freezes time when you do it. This will get rid of the launch. So I think that was an organizational mistake on my part. The reason I wanted to do that is that even if we lose this fight because we're a little bit under leveled, they killed 2 people that one smash. We got free drops, which is, we got a battle manual. It's actually so good for me. I still aggro? Okay, we're fine. I'm very nervous about this. For people who don't know how the combat system in this game works, only healers can res unless you have an incredibly rare item, which I do not have right now. So we're probably going to lose this fight, but I'm gonna do a, ooh, they killed 2 people again with that smashy smash. They're hitting my healer every single time. If they happen to get 2 healers with a smashy smash, we are literally fucked and there's nothing I can do. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little under-tooled for this. I'm gonna try and just stand near my healers and hope they heal me. I'm glad that A is like completely full on health, although she's kind of dashing in between lefties and righties. Dragons for sure. Ooh, you love sounds and moans and switching. I am also a sound enjoyer. I'm glad that you are also part of this. God, we're so fucked. Oh, Regenerate Circle? They're gonna smash this Regenerate Circle and kill literally everybody. I'm calling it right now. We can chain attack. Should I do this? All right, so I got the break off. We got the topple. Get the burst again, please. Get the. Okay, I'm doing it myself. I'm gonna launch them myself. I'm also gonna catch a bunch out. Anytime I do unique monsters, it's a little bit harder to pay attention to chat. Lamau, hi Sky, hi, hello, nice to see you. What you been up to? I get horny from romance. I legitimately get horny from romance, yes. You're already getting EP. Do we have to tell Deckies to go to bed in like 15 minutes? Leash me and let me nuzzle your paws that smell nice. Smile. Does a funny little hand job include googly eyes? So I know you can attach googly eyes to your VR chat avatar, and while I've done horny things in VR chat before, nobody has put on googly eyes while I've been horny with them. So you know what? New kink unlocked. Sure, why not? I'm probably not gonna have fun if that happens. You like the fluffy, scaly, feathery bellies? You don't really want to do or see the bits. You let the belly cover the bits. It's fine. Tied up and left around. Plead the 5th again. Yet Libra can't say anything during this chat. This poor well dog. They're actually fucking me up right now. Squeeze and let it go. Honk honk. Can someone resist being broken by Koralith? Ooh, do I just need like a list? Do I need a hit list of guys that I've broken just a little bit? I mean, who am I kidding? I only want to hook up with my crush anyway. Sold! I'll pay for the overnight shipping. Next time you do a funny hand job, I have a lot of pirate jokes you can use. Twitch is trying to censor me. I can't believe that. So my frames aren't dropping. I did update my OBS because Koralith is a wild guy who doesn't really care about things, unlike Helith, who's a very gentle guy who does care about things. So I don't know if the new OBS update messes with anything. What did the pirate say in his 80th birthday? I'm 80. So horny VR chat with googly eyes is technically possible. While technically possible, I might close my eyes if somebody puts the googly eyes on when I'm trying to finish. Let the belly cover the bits. I mean, you could get a calm like that smile. Koralith can never break me. I can resist. I'm powerful that way. If only I had a belly, then I could break Wingless. Anyway, let's do this chain attack. I'm probably kind of fucked, to be honest. Oh yeah, we're trying to hit the unities. They're behind me. So those are the pairings. Those are the pairings that we're going for. One additional character is reactivated with a 10% chance of one more. I think that's really good. I think that's very, very nice. So we already have break. We're trying to get a launch. I don't know who has a launch right now. This will get me a power charge though, which is probably what I want to do. Also the heroic chain, I wanted to trigger on them as well. So we're in the region, which is very good. Area heal on hit. We definitely want to go for an area heal on hit for sure, for real. All right, so we can finish off. Who has the launch? The launch is right here. I see it. Perfect. Yes. Okay, nice. So everything's gonna be doing more damage, and it also just gonna be spinning the whole time, so it's very funny. That would break you. It would break many of us. So, I mean, people have talked about Narda and Chonk, and by people, literally, Gyoju has begged and pleaded that it make Narda and Chonk a real thing. This is great. So we want this for the chain attack. Do we gamble? I think we're guaranteed to win a gamble, right? If we take 2 out of the 6 people out of the equation, there's only 4 left. So if we, yeah, we're fine. We're great. So what would this do? Oh, heals all allies? I need this so fucking bad. Yes, please. So because they got reactivated, the heroic chain will trigger again, right? It will. So they have a power charge. So I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, 47%, very, very good. What do I want to do here? Area heal on hit. Ooh, physical defense down. I feel like is really good here. We can also just put an attack up field. I'll do the physical defense down. Get a little bit of healing there. Armor veil, yes please. But yeah, Gyoju has like begged and pleaded for a Narda and Chonk. I know if I made like a Narda and Chonk as an emote, people would have fun with that. And what if I did a surprise like fat version of Nardo? Tummies mean like nothing to me, which is surprising and annoying to many people that I know. But I should probably do that just for fun, just to like break chat a little bit. And it was quality 9 from the hit Xenoblade Chronicles game for the Nintendo Wii. Whoa! Yeah, after I finish this game, I'm just gonna start streaming the Wii version. That's a lie, but would that be fun too? You're disappointed you have to go to bed. You're enjoying the horny positive chat. Have a good bed though. I've said this plenty of stream, even if I've said nothing by pleading the fifth. Chocolate. Aw. I feel like I like all of the self-expression I see in Twitch, but mostly the big belly babies on. Oh, sorry, the big silly babies on. I was just thinking only about belly. Hi, Sancho. Hi. Nardod. Oh Lord, he coming. You know someone with a Nardo Durg avatar and it's Chonk? That's a thing. I don't know if it's a part of the default blend shades. Maybe that's custom. I do want to do this. So we're gonna finish this one. It's gonna work out perfectly. And, ooh, will we be able to hit over 150? I don't know if we will be. We might be able to. It depends on how well this one goes right here. So it's gonna be 71. Yeah, we're guaranteed to hit over 150. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's my first Bravo that I got in the DLC. So if I understand the Unity and the chain attack system, we should, yes, perfect. Guaranteed reactivation because we get to do the chain order of the Light Cyclone. Woo! So reduces enemy physical and ether defense by 30% during the chain attack. Let's go! I don't think I've done this one. Oh, sorry, we just gonna do it again? I'm so jazzed. I'm so jazzed. I should save them for the very end, I think. Even though that'd be cool, I'm not going to. I want the heroic chain. Oh, it just finished as fuck. I literally finished by being too strong. God, that's so cool. Either slash. Smashed them. Did 184,000 damage. That was actually a shit ton. Holy crap. So we might still lose this fight. Oh yeah, they killed Glimmer in one hit again. God damn it. I mean, it does not surprise me. The launch was actually really, really good because it allowed the healer to pick up the other healer. Super nervous that we're all just gonna get 2 healer critted. I died. It's fine. It's fine. We have a healer up. We have A. As long as A gets Glimmer up and then I get got up, we should be fine. So exactly what I was worried about what happened did happen. But as long as both the healers are good, we should be chilling. We're very, very deep into this fight. I would love to win it. We would be able to win if we got another chain attack, but it's really, really far away. Oh my God. I can't AoE burst, sadly. Okay. How did you hit me? I was behind you. So ooh, this is so scuffed. This is so fucking scuffed. This is so bad. I think we lost. 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 This is so fucked. This is so fucked. Don't look at me. 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 Okay, we still have one healer up. We made it so far. No, both healers are down. We're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. Fuck. I got so close. I got so close. Shit. Hey, we got a smash in. Sorry, we got a burst in, which means I still got a rare item, right? Do I keep the rare item? Yes, I keep the rare item. Cool. So when chosen, grants 10 TP to all active characters except self. That's really good on a healer. So that's still a cool item to get. We'll have to come back later when Glimmer won't get fucking one-shot by every single boss attack. So that was still fun. I still had a great time.
Damn.
Damn. That summarizes my feelings. Damn. Yeah, the spins when they're launched is so good. It's not part of the vault, it's definitely custom. Ooh, I should spend some of my AP points too. Every time I punch the thing, it goes. Yeah, it's great. I love it.
I'm going in.
I think these guys appear because it's nighttime. I don't know if it's true. You don't understand the hitboxes in the games? I don't either. When we were starting this DLC, it's like, oh, do you want to play in a hard mode to get fucked up? And I'm like, no. I don't understand how to do well in the base game, let alone like hard game.
This was basically what I predicted.
Hey, let's look at some of my funny affinity points. We're fine, we're chilling. I'm glad so many people connected with we're fine, we're chilling. So I have nothing else I can do on you or you or you. I could do something with you, buddy. I feel like it's a why not. We're gonna get everything anyway, so it's like, really why bother thinking about what I'm going to get and just go for everything.
The possibilities.
Why did it take me so long to notice that to notice that I'm a say killer whale on Royce has absolutely jacked arms. We're fine, we're chilling. We're fine, we're chilling. You know, I could have just went to the plot, but that would have been less fun.
This is pretty
Would have been a lot
right?
less fun. I think it's Nicorita. Nicorita is not the creator of the Nardo, but they are the creator of a number of good avatars, and every single Nicorita avatar has tummy sliders because that is the thing that Nicorita is very into. And I saw post in a Discord a very, very cute avatar. Do I still have it open over in my my little browser over here? Hello, browser. Browser. Yeah, here we go. So, like I said, I don't really go on social media, but I follow Discords and stuff, and people post things there. Look at this nice, funny lad right here. Look at this nice little guy right here. I forgot they were a pool toy. There's the belly. So they're like chonky full of water, and they're making like the DreamWorks smug face at you. It's very, very cute. Yeah, they're very good at adding like customizable blend shapes and toggles and stuff. You see that? Whoa! I did not watch this far in the video. I did not realize you could get like, I'm literally imploding. Holy shit. That's very good. Their shaders actually look so incredible on this world. Look at that black, look at those eyes. Wow. That's so cute. Oh, the hair toggle a little bit longer. Super fresh. Nicorita is great, great stuff. I have their circle, which I'm a big fan of. Oh, this video is still like a minute longer. Whoa. Look at the sloshy physics. It's so fun. Ooh, good. Being able to take away the little chesty fluffies if you don't want it. I think they have like actual eye tracking. Eye tracking is a very bespoke thing with VR headsets. I do not have that. Look at that tail. Whoa! Look at that tail. Yeah, I'll put the little link to this in chat if people want to go support Nicorita or just see what else they do. They do a lot of cool stuff. Oh, yeah, they make the Durgodal too. If you've seen a Sync Otter's dragon that they have, oh, they're getting closer. I like the snore in there too. See, this is the correct angle for like guys to be, is right next to me and just staring down. This is what I want. Yeah, the art is very cute. I'll post this right here in the chatty chat. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, I'm not a pool toy person. I don't. It's one of those things that's just like question mark, question mark, question mark emoji, but I'm just happy they're happy. But you were a teacher for a little while. You have no idea how right you are, or maybe you do. That's one of those classic movies that teachers throw when they didn't want to do their job that day. Wait, which one is that? Oh, Free Willy. That does seem like one of those movies. For you, it was word search day. Aw. You should get an inflatable avatar. Whoa, hi Kadoom, hi. Having an inflatable avatar is actually very good around a kangaroo because they literally can't drown you. You just like bounce to the surface. Species doll, species doll. Yeah, so that's the guy who just like destroyed us. So we're not gonna try and fight them again. I'll do other stuff around here, but I'm not gonna fight that guy. 24, well, it's a 24 regular enemies. That's not a big deal. That's not a problem. Ding, 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 ding. It's probably talking about something in the city. So I could just walk over there, but I'm just having fun talking to chat.
Give me your best shot. I'm ready.
But they're weak from the side, so I should go over to the side and then punch them.
That's a big help.
So it's technically not a you thing, but occasionally it sounds fun to be. I mean, you've already worn like a plushie avatar, so why not add like a little squeaky one in there too? You're glad that a lot of people like making them though? Yeah, I love just seeing people get excited and like share their passions. Like even if I'm not into it, even if it does not excite me, I think it's very fun to see people follow the things that they love. Lyra is tall.
Treasure.
Could do me a good heckin' stare sometime. I mean, I am all for more cool guys make me feel funny feelings on the inside. I don't think I read it, but I did see you say like you should get like a 3D version of the Lyra at some point. You should. There are many, many, many good Fox models. If you haven't been to it, I've talked on my streams before and you've probably heard me blab about it. But VRC Arena is a really good spot to explore different models. You can just type in a species name like Fox and just get like a general idea of the different forms that are out there.
Stronger.
Tico Shooks. Is that a cave? I think it is. Then I have to be into something to be happy that someone else is expressing their interest. So true. So true. That's part of the reason, whoa, level 30, damn. That's part of the reason that like I love seeing all these amazing different people on Twitch.television. It's like, oh, even if I don't like the game that like they're playing, or even if I'm not interested in the style of content that they're producing, I love seeing people just being happy and like just info dumping. That is something that I'll always stick around for, even if I have no idea what somebody is talking about. Back when I first got into VR chat, I made friends with like a car furry, and they were like, oh my god, Kelf, let me tell you about this car. Ooh, let me tell you about the whole journey, every single nut and bolt. I know everything about it. I'm gonna talk exhaustively at you, and I'm just there like clap emoji. Like, yes, info dump all over me. I love hearing boys talk about things they're into. True, 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 true. Apparently that's like a me-ism, like a Kelifism, a Koralith-ism, is to go like, true! Apparently that's like a very Kelif thing to do, which I don't think I realized. I don't think I realized until like a month or so ago. Ooh, yeah, maybe I do need clarification. Interested in cars, check mark. Interested in bean cars. If that's true, I'm unaware. I know they're interested in tummies, that specific friend. They reached out to me one day and they're like, Kelif, points right, points left. Can you help me like add a tummy slider to my avatar? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Just like tell me what avatar it is.
I'm going in. You don't want my back.
I say I need entirely too much. I mean, that does, that is a very Mados-ism where you go like, I say alrighty, and yeah, of course, a lot. I definitely don't say oh my gosh a lot. I definitely don't go into Zording very much. That's definitely true. So, I have this friend named Zordesu, and I have been teasing them, and many people I know have been teasing them by going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And it's so funny to me because in VR chat, when I said, oh yeah, it's such a Kella thing to go, oh my, it's such a Zord thing to go, oh my gosh. They're like, wait. It's such a Kella thing to go, oh my gosh. That's not a me thing. And everybody teases them for it being a Zord thing. And I feel like I started it. Boy, do I have a movie for you, for people who are being into cars. I'm listening. True, tornado. Speaking of tummy sliders, you once convinced a friend of mine that patting your head made your belly grow in the Rexo. I don't think I've ever seen a chonky Rexo, so that was the first reason that made me laugh there. It does have a belly slider? I didn't even know this. I've only known you as like a twig. You want a sneak preview? Yeah. Oh, because you're streaming tomorrow for sure, for real. Oh, I've never seen any of the Utena stuff. I had people in high school who were like big fans of it.
Uncommon item.
Ooh, I do remember the toe tracking story. I think you told me that one on like a VR meet before. Can I get over here without you aggro on me? I think so.
Let's get some of this.
Is it me? I'm the friend. There is a VRC update just now. Anything interesting? It broke media players. God, it's always so aggressive when that happens. I don't really use media players. I normally just play my own music and never watch videos, so it doesn't affect me personally, but that is annoying for people who like it. Oh, we got VRAM limiting. We got VRAM limiting options. Uncompressed max size is 500 megabytes, 200 meg download size. People are gonna make some terrible avatars. Granted, they were making them anyway. Oh, bad Abbies be gone. Oh wait, this makes more sense now that I think about it. That's awesome. Ooh, level 23 elite, we could do that. 25 regular, I don't think I could do those at the same time. All right, pastadog.status. Forgive me, father, but I'm losing my mind with the fact that toe tracking VR hardware is something that society has made. I have learned that my friends were fucking with me.
Morning already.
Vindication they posted many months later. Wait, is like, is this like a thing? Is this like toe tracking like a thing? Wow, literal toe tracking. It's an anime girl avatar, so I'm suddenly less interested. But apparently, I love that they had, how many months is that? They had like what, 12 minus 3, like 9 months of just like, I can't believe my friends are so mean to me. You left an impression? I think so. I can't believe Mados is such a gremlin. Oh wait, I can 100% believe that Mados is such a gremlin. That's actually something I don't think we can handle. I think we're a little bit too under geared to do that. But I am gonna lure this.
Come here, you.
I'm gonna lure this away from the level 25 so we can only take the 23 elite. He had one other tweet you might like. Okay. That fish went up for air to try and do a cool dive bomb, and we punched them out of the air. Last one, okay. Wow, those are actually way easier than I thought it would be. Elite enemy bonus. This is actually so fucking funny. I do like this. Wow, niche VR accessory concept. Leash pulling doohickey on a rail. So I need Failwind to like get a look at this and then immediately get into VR and also make it happen because they're like a tech person. Perfect. Oh yes, you're right there. Yeah, so this is what you need to be a pupper in VR, literally on like a leash that moves around. That's so funny. Oh, does Hurry know them? Hurry's great. I adore Hurry. You need this? Oh my god, yeah you do. Send me this. Oh, so that's the last thing that Matos just posted in chat. You're sold? Hell yeah. Oh, you don't plead the fifth? You're sold on that one? Gri Lam Mog Lam.
All right, give me your best shot.
We need
I'm
them
punching
out
this
of the
guy.
picture.
Way out
Look at my gubbins.
of here. Big help.
Perfect.
Trouble spinning it.
I mean, god. Gosh, I love VR chat so much. VR chat brings me an incredible amount of joy, and I'm so looking forward to Friday. I'm looking forward to Friday. My work stuff has been going pretty good for me this week, so I haven't been too blown up. And I think I'll be excited to stream tomorrow. I don't think I'll be blown up. That's a big static field. It's a little scary. I think part of the reason work has been going well for me, you only killed one of those, wow. I think part of the reason work has been going well for me is I've actually been doing the style of work that kind of gets me jazzed. And this is so silly, I made like a Jira facing dashboard for like a group of stakeholders, and we got feedback about a bunch of different tabs, and I got assigned, oh, Caliph, like make this one look prettier and like fix these sorts of things. And one of them was for a tab that I made, so I was very well versed in it. And another one was by a tab a coworker made, and I got to the thing where I stared at the tab and I thought to myself, I could make this much better. And I prettied it up. I made it absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully my coworker doesn't mind that I completely redesigned the page that she made, but I know she'll agree that it looks so sexy. Ooh. Also, I just followed what the stakeholder said. It's not my fault. Gonna curl up 3 times, try and think about leashes. Leashes that follow you and tug you while you're playing? You haven't had a day off totally in 20 days. That is a hashtag woof moment. I'm gonna need you to bark and woof and maybe even gnaw at the ankle if whoever is in control. Oh, good night, Deckies. Thanks for being horny with us and stuff. This is so fucking pretty. I was actually curious if there's just something around here, but I don't see it. Oh, never mind. Secret area. 1 out of 1 discover. It is gorgeous. Look at that hand. Oh my god. This is how you loom properly. You should probably stay in one piece, not slowly disintegrate. But this is how you loom properly. We should spend some of these affinity points. We got a heck ton. I imagine we'll unlock the next like tier of affinity stuff pretty soon, because we're like almost out of things to purchase right now. Looming, you squished looming properly. Like I said, we're just gonna try and get basically everything, so like, why not? God, I love Shulk. Truck, you're so pretty. How'd you get so kissable, Shulk? Yeah, only one more to afford. And then we're completely full until we unlock the next tier, and then I actually think about what I want. This definitely makes me nostalgic for the first game. I started the first game again, because I started it 2 times and I never finished it. So I restarted it and actually finished it approximately a year ago, which is crazy to think. Well, you're shimmering right here. Does that mean it's below me? It couldn't possibly be below me. There's only death below me. So, oh wait, is it above me? Is it climbing up there? Is there like a container above? Can I somehow hop and skip and jump and make it up there? I feel like there wasn't a low spot around. Was I not paying attention and there was a low spot, an angle that I could hop on upwards? You develop a weird kink, VR chat. Is there anything in VR chat specifically that is like turning your horny ignition and making it just rev and rev and rev and not stop? Actually, oh, we can't climb this, can we? We cannot. That's Matthew's sound when they're in VR chat. So I don't see anything up there, and I don't see a way to get up there. So what is this dingle-to-dangle that's happening over here? I remember waiting for the quest spawns, and it sucked. You know what? You're right. Never mind. I don't want to replay the first game. Oh, it's right there. It was in a bush. It was in a bush right in front of me, and I didn't even parse it. Golly.
Open up. There's me.
Yeah. A silver jewel. Gosh, I love. I mean, is it correct to call VR chat a kink for me? I guess it is. Given that it is my my favorite sexual outlet, I guess you have to describe it as a kink. Being flirty with a virtual boy who's so handsome. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, level 34? I mean, I am going out of my way to not follow the main story or progress correctly. So yeah, I'm definitely bound to find. I'm bound to find things that are a little overrated to me. You're not allowed to moan and dive. Are you into breath play, Matthew? I should really stop exploring and then just go to the main story stuff. That's what I should do. If Josie's on Friday, I should get a pick of them being a sniffer surfer on Kel Love. I did love that phrasing that you used. And you know what? They would love that. Also, they would bully me to get a pouch on my avatar. They would also bully me specifically to make a mana kit. They've been doing that recently. Is Caliph Mikaru your Irish version? Oh, just Caliph Mikaru. I actually don't know how to do an Irish accent. God, I love like names that begin with Mick, like MC, like main character names. I think that's so cute. VR kinky sessions are great. Smile, smile, eyebrow waggle. Affinity scene, it's actually a little cutscene. Okay, you'll be able to view this affinity scene after reaching the Black Mountains, whatever the fuck that means. McLovin. God, I forgot about McLovin. I can't take Lyra McFox seriously. Where's my Jingle Jangle? What is making my Jingle Jangle wangle? Oh, it's above. I see the relic chest. How do I get up there? So it would tell me if this is a climbable surface, which I do not see a climbable surface mark. Is there a secret point of entry in the back? I mean, there's water. Aha, there is a ladder. You have to construct it, though. I probably don't have the materials. Oh, no, I can. Let's go get a relic.
Better stay car clean.
You got a Black Mountain for me. Hi, Dusky. I didn't know it was that color. Whoa. Anyone know a good webcam for VTubing? The Logitech one you have is poop. Yeah, so a friend asked me which one I had recently, and I sent them a DM. Let me go open up my DM. I have to click on this because I hate the sound. And then I'll look at that thing. Ooh, art unlock kit. It's actually really sexy. Ooh, and a Taxic manual? Damn, we'll have to go through our inventory after this. So let me open up my Bug Husband's DM. I thought you use your iPhone. So I use a combination. The iPhone only tracks the facial movement, but the webcam is still necessary for the movement of the head. What happens if I move the webcam out of the way? Yeah, it does not sense me anymore. I didn't even think about that. I can freeze myself in position because I move the webcam. I can't move. I can only move my face. This is what the iPhone is controlling. But the webcam is facing the wall right now. It's facing the wall right now. So I'm gonna turn it backwards. There we go. Your iPhone works fine for tracking your position. I saw that as an option, but I was like, well, 2 has to be better than 1, right? It has to be better than 1. So I decided to keep both. Anyway, I was looking at a DM and I got distracted. Bug Husband. They told me they had the same webcam. I'm scrolling. Here we go. I have a Logitech C910. That's what I have. Eyebrow wiggles imply it's working well. It is actually really hard. This is a muscle that people don't use very often. Should I be using this more? Should I be practicing this? This is my new Kegel exercise, just my eyebrow version. Eyebrow Kegels. I just went to yeet. Do we do a puff check tonight? No. There we go. Can I lift one eyebrow? It is... I don't think it parses very well. I think it's theoretically possible. It just makes it look like my eye is twitching. It is not handsome. I think it'd be easier to do like a blend shape with it. I don't think it picks up very well, no. Also, hi Tim. You can raise your left eyebrow, but not your right one. I can't do a good Call of Smug IRL, I'm sorry. So we got an art unlock kit. We already used one on Matthew. I should use one on somebody else. Oh, that's right, use one on my tank to help maintain aggro. So what are the options? What would be another great thing to pull into our kit? Boost damage, target lock. Not super exciting either of those. What are these two? Ether defense down, critical rate up. No. I want to look at what it is before I spend. Ether attack. Nothing is said like I have to have this right now. Evasion up, that's fine. Do you have anything cool, buddy? It's time recharge. Critical rate against enemies performing arts by 50%. Would that be everybody or just them? Nothing seems incredibly exciting to me. What do you have as your last one, friend? Just more damage. So I was hoping to find more like, oh, attack up. Oh, enemy defense down. But nothing was really there for that. I think I want either a healer or a tank. Ether defense down is still more damage though, so sure, let's do that.
Meteor flame!
Art unlock
Even more
kit?
tactics at our disposal.
So yeah, healing. What do I want the healing paired with? Oh, healing, unhealing, perfect. So cool, that was the art unlock kit. What else did we get there? We got a couple of things. Let's go by chronological. Adds 10% chance to grant power charge when evading. That's really good. Who has a high evasion? Well, there's not an evasion percentage like in the previous games, but oh, sorry, I'm blocking it. Shulk does have the highest agility. I just kind of assumed they'd be an evasion tank because of their relationship with a cool guy at the start of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Oh, we got a tactics manual too. So attacks during a chain attack gain 100% chance to bypass defense. It's pretty sexy, and also there's no reason not to use it. I can give it to my other DPS. Ooh, I do have an accessory unlock kit, and I didn't even realize. Fuck, that's great. I want to get my DPS stronger.
More stuff to
What's a silver jewel, by the way? Wow, boost damage done by unity columns by 55%. That's pretty fucking sexy. I actually want that on my main character right now. 55% is a lot. That is a lot. What else do we want on you, buddy? Let's go over to recommended to see other DPS stuff. We just give you crit damage, which you get a 35 to 42% crit, which feels pretty good. Oh, do you already have one on? My bad. Let's replace that with a better one. Attacking from the side or behind. I can't really control that. Thank you for appreciating dragons. Just a little Libra. Oh. Chad, do you like it when I moan softly? I don't know, none of those are like, they're all very situational, which is very classic Xenoblade. I think I did all the things. I don't think there's anything I forgot, but a lot happens. You get so many things, so many mechanics to unlock all the time. Shut up, I know about the black buttons, I'll be back. You know, I'm just gonna teleport back, I think, because I cannot...
Most uncommon item.
Actually, I don't know if I can teleport back from here. I think I just have to go through the water, sadly, and be soaked. I mean, it's pretty far away. I'm just gonna be in the water and be sad. There's only
Time flies
one
when you're having
option,
fun.
and it's a lot of Lyra. Caliph Dizzy. I love Caliph Dizzy. I feel like Caliph Dizzy and Caliph Boom are like some of my favorite emotes. I don't know why me getting scrungled and destroyed gives me joy, but it does. Are you sniffing my avocado pasty? Would you like the smell of it? What is that? Oh, it's a pit sniffer. That's actually so genius. I had not seen this Kofu emote, but the pit sniffer is so good. Wow. Wow. We were talking about kinks earlier. Actually, a lot of the night was just about horny bullshit. Pit sniffing did not come up once. That is another thing I don't understand, but I also don't understand most kinks, so this is not a surprise. So there's a friend of mine in VR chat who on every single, well, it's usually Saturday or Sunday, but from the Friday VR meets that I do, they send me like a big gaggle of photos, and it's very exciting. It's fun to always shift through them, and I enjoy it. They sent me one week that was literally just a zoom in of a friend's pit. Like their arms were raised and they were like, they just like snapped it. And they're like, oh, Caliph, I hope you enjoy this virtual pit photo. And I'm just like, okay. Kings are called kings for a reason. They're strange. Yeah, they are. Criminal. I'm sorry, just lock me up. You don't get pits either.
The enemy.
I've never been a scent individually. How could it not come up? It's one of the best ones. If only you were here. You need to be the pit representative. I got put to sleep. I got put to sleep for trying to run away. That's so rude. I'm still asleep, even though he licked my ass. I'm literally almost dead. Somebody take aggro, please. Okay, thank God. See, he even said I'm taking a lick here. Your boyfriend doesn't understand pits, and it's his tragedy. Your new kink is pleading the fifth repeatedly. Can I shame you about it? Would that make it better? Sniffers and lickers in the chat. You were gone hanging out with a friend. I hope that was fun. I hope you all had a great time. Were you drawing? Were you drinking? Were you drinking and drawing? It would make it better. I can't fucking believe you. How do you shame people? I was about to start just saying mean things, but I actually don't know how to do it. Chat, can my top evil arc happen? Can I become a Dom top tomorrow? Can you train me? Can this be like an RPG thing where you train the weak guy in town to get really strong to take on the town bully, but instead it's me, I'm the Dom top and I'm fucking everybody? Can you train me? I wish he's a I'm gonna watch this cutscene that I've been completely ignoring. Say something like Fox is stinky. Does that make it better? Ooh, Koralith in a leather jacket would be kind of hot. There has to be a Nardo leather jacket. There's a Nardo asset for literally fucking everything. I'm going to Gumroad right now. Gumroad.com. Discover. So, Nardo Dragon leather jacket. Hell yeah. Oh, it's my Polycrow too. I fucking love Polycrow. I want the GIF so I can sew chat. Well, actually, you know, that's kind of a look too. I know you can't see. I'll show you. So Polycrow does a lot of great work. Apparently, you can combine the jock strap and the harness with the leather jacket. You know, the stylish hair. It's not really my vibe. But ooh, look at the detail. Look at the normals. Oh my gosh, this is a nice belt. I think Feywind has that same belt. Ooh, the back. Ooh, it looks so nice. Chat, are you into leather? I know so many people who are into leather. There's a group of local queers before they moved up to Wichita instead of Kansas City who like made custom leather stuff, and they were just so into it. I've never really understood, but I could be hot wearing this. God, I love Polycrow. Polycrow's so good. Oh, and you get the white t-shirt under it? Hell yeah. So we chilled and played the God of War DLC. Watched a lot of YouTube. Let's go. You also understand it? God, I love leather. The two feelings. I mean, I understand most things, so this is not a new thing for me.
This it?
Is it?
Yes. The Liberator's base of operations. All the city survivors we find, we keep safe here.
God, so much happened in this town. Colony 9! Yesterdale.
Well then, once again, welcome to our headquarters, to Colony 9.
Huh? Colony 9? Like the one from Kevis?
No, not that one. This is the original Colony 9. Though I guess that won't mean anything to you one way or another.
Huh?
I don't get it.
Well, anyway, point is, it's not like a Kavesi or Agnian colony. That's all you need to know right now.
Okay.
I'll go on ahead to the command center and have your quarters prepared. If you'll excuse me.
Right. See you around then, Matthew. Let's have a proper catch-up once things are settled down a bit.
Yeah.
Will do. Cheers.
Right, sure. Let's see how the gang's doing. We can give you a little tour along the way.
Yes, that's a good idea. Panacea, can I ask you to take point?
Right, you heard the man. Try to keep up.
It's actually so cute. This is so fun.
Most
So this is gonna be a walk along, which means they're just gonna keep on doing the talkies. They're gonna keep on doing the talkies. So I just have to talk with chat right here, and then let's switch title screen, and then we go back over there. Johnny Bravo moment. I'm sickened but curious. Well, this is more something I think look cool rather than sexy. That's where I'm at for sure. So it's more like something like from a fashion point of view, though harnesses and stuff, 10 out of 10. Yeah, you just want to like to live out your sled dog fantasies. It means something to me. Bossy Boo, hi. Oh, that leather jacket. Did you purchase that? I know you have the belt, or if you don't have that specific belt, it's a very similar one. I can't believe fully grown Shulk is still a twink. It's great. I love that there's still a twink. It's representation.
Liberator troops live here, in Colony 9.
Colony 9.
It isn't luxurious, not by any stretch of the imagination. But thanks to our tight-knit community, we're able to eke out something of a living here.
This network of mutual aid and support is the only proof you need to tell you the society's functioning.
Something so reassuring to be the bosses in one
colony's
place
central square.
together.
The big ether light is a landmark.
Oh. Cutscene into cutscene. Is my husband gonna
The
kiss and
closet.
cuddle me? Directly at 10. Husband in chat, tapping wrist. What? I need my kisses and cuddles right now. I was actually late the other day, so I do apologize for that. I'm gonna end right into the cutscene for sure, so I can kiss and cuddle you. As he should be. He should be a twink.
It's kind of the heart of Colony 9. Anything you're looking for, you can more or less find it here, be it extra supplies or a quick bite to eat.
Wow, it's pretty bustling. Reminds me of the city.
Well then, would you like to take a little look around?
Is that okay?
We're not in a hurry or anything. You go and have your stroll.
I'll be waiting for you over there, past the plaza. Speak to me when you're done browsing.
Alright then, don't mind if we do. Let's go have a shifty, guys.
A shifty? What's a shifty? Central Plaza. Ooh, ooh. God, that's so cool. So fun. Shut up with your dinglies. I'm the only dingle here. Anyway, hi. Chat, it's time. It's the end of the stream. Did you like having just a random horny Wednesday stream? Type 1 in chat if you like being horny on a Wednesday. Da, 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 dun, dun. Let's see, I'm gonna figure out who to raid right now. Ooh, perfect target. Perfect target acquired, as long as they're not ending soon. I'm gonna check their stats. Ooh, okay, so I loaded up their stream, and the first thing I heard was, let's be real, there's no such thing as too much butt. And we just added Gyatso today, so why not? Why not slash raid Lupin Sheep? Puts on my robe and wizard's hat. I have not heard of that meme in so long. Thank you for the Gyatso. Warlock, hi. Sorry you didn't like being horny on a Wednesday. What day works for you best? Is that like a Tuesday? Are you a Tuesday horny person? Anyway, chat, thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being silly and weird with me. Lupin is playing Balatro. Lupin's very sweet. I'm just gonna say hi. I'm gonna go kiss my husband goodnight. You like being horny on any day, on the right time, the right place. Scheduled horny sounds like a Caliph King. Shut up. Maybe. Have I done that with my crush? I'll never tell. The answer is yes. It's a whatever kind of time. Good. That's what I always do for my raid message. Feel free to type whatever you want. You can just say, I'm gay. You can say, gosh, I love boys. You can say, butts are so good. You can say anything you want. Let's go say hi to Lupin. I'm gonna go kiss my husband. Gotta keep the horny consistent. Ooh, consistent and scheduled. That's my type of vibe. You came too late. No, you can come at any time, I promise. Thanks for being awesome. Okay. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye.